So people are not sharing your content like you think that they should. Maybe it's because you're not making them look good. Now, most people are concerned about how they look in appearance, the same way they are concerned about what they say. I mean, not many people share an Instagram photo when they've just woken up with sleep in their eye and dribble down their mouth. This is the same reason why gossip will always exist and it will always spread like wildfire. Don't tell her I told you, but you never guess what I heard. It is also why people will share funny videos for the first 3 days that it's been seen, but when it comes to the 4th and the 5th day, when everybody's already seen it, they won't continue to share it. I mean, nobody likes to be the last one sharing that funny cat video. This is mainly because of social currency. We're going to look into 4 topics within social currency that make up great content. We're not going to go over all of them, we're just going to go over 4. So let's get into it. Unbelievable content. Devon Supertramp is someone that makes unbelievable content. He's a video creator that originally started on YouTube in 2010. He's had well over 700 million views on his channel and he's got just over 4 million subscribers. Now this guy makes unbelievable videos. The videos are crazy. So what makes Devon's videos shareable? It's the simple fact that he takes things that the everyday person has tried or seen and blows it to a whole next level. So take a rope swing for instance. Most people have been on a rope swing. Most people have gone on a little adventure in the summer holidays or something like that. They've jumped on a rope swing, gone on it and thought, yeah, I'm going 70 miles per hour and I'm really high. But realistically, they're only 2 foot off the ground. Now, Devon Supertramp takes a rope swing to a whole nother level. Now, when you see something like that and it's unbelievable, you're going to want to share that with other people so they have a similar experience and you want to be the one that caused that experience, which is most likely why most people like to share that type of stuff. Think about it like that. What could you do to make your content unbelievable and take it to another scale? It doesn't have to be an activity or anything like that. It could be a product, it could be a service, it could be a cause or something that you want to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be an activity. So think of it like that. If you haven't checked it out, check out his video that I'm going to link up below. The video is amazing. Me myself, I hate heights, so you'd never catch me on that rope swing. Funny, witty and clever. Jack Jones is someone in the UK that goes out to the public with his mobile phone and films pranks that he performs on members of the public. Now this guy does some crazy stuff, like he literally goes out and he'll go up to a random guy and start tickling his beard and film his reaction. Some people respond in a funny way, some people respond in an angry way, but the truth of it is it's transparent because people are real, people are being themselves. That's what's magical about it. And most people watch it and laugh. Now, everybody likes to experience these types of videos because it's a form of escapism. That's the truth of it. Funny videos are escapism. It makes you laugh and you forget your real reality just for a minute. People like that experience, they like that emotion. If people see that video and they're the first to see that video, then they'll share it with others. And it would just go on so forth and so forth. People will start tagging people, sharing it with people. And that's how things spread. That's how things become shareable because it was funny, witty and clever. That is just one example of funny, witty and clever. Obviously, there are other things that you can mix in the pot with it, depending on if it's a product, service or whatever. Now, don't be thinking that you need something that is eye-catching. You can make something simple as a hammer, funny, witty and clever, depending on what you do. It's literally about you and the twist that you put on it. It's not about the product or the service. It's about how creative are you in delivering something like this. You can make something that's totally boring, really exciting. Inside information. Most people like to be in the know. Most people like to know what's going on in their community or what's going on in their area or within their workplace. If someone comes up to you and says, I shouldn't tell you this, but, and then starts to give you information, you feel like you've got inside information. If there's a certain tech company that I tell you if you use a quote, Nourish Social will give you 20% off whatever you purchase, but it's only available to my VIPs, you're going to most likely go out and tell one of your friends or family members this exclusive deal or exclusive offer that you've got because it's specially for you because you're a VIP. You've been made to feel special. Straight away, That's spreading word of mouth because you want to tell others, because it's putting you above others straight away. It's just how some people work. Some people like to be seen as above others, so it helps with that. It's kind of similar to keeping up with the Joneses. It's that saying of Will Smith. People spend money that they don't have on things that they can't afford to impress people that they don't like. It's exactly the same thing. Affiliation. People like to be affiliated to things which are seen as good already. No one likes to be affiliated to things which are bad or negative. This is why people socially tend to avoid people that are always negative, that always look at things as half empty. Those types of people tend to stay away from because they're negative. So let's look at the ALS Ice Bucket Water Challenge. This is a challenge that took over social media in 2014. People basically threw freezing cold water over their head and nominated friends or family, and they donated to a worthy cause. Now, the thing that made this popular was the simple fact that it was an attachment to a charity and a charitable cause. Here's a little point to consider. Most people feel that other people's perspective of themselves is built up and influenced based on the content that they share on their social media platforms. So if someone's sharing a piece of content, they're literally putting their stamp of approval on that piece of content and saying this aligns with my core values, principles, and character. Most of the time. So taking that into account, how can you create content that allows them to say, yes, I agree with this, I approve this, and I'm giving my stamp of approval for this? I've got to give a shout out to my sponsor, Agora Pulse, my social media management tool of choice. If you want to know more information, check out the link. Question of the day: what content are you sharing the most and why? Leave your comments below.